Welcome to tonight's session of ANT. I'm Yesenia Soriano.
And I'm Lori Segovia. And today we will be discussing the topic of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is better known as a facility allowing computers, smartphones, and other devices to connect to the internet or communicate with one another wirelessly within a particular area.
Wi-Fi allows one to access the internet almost instantly. One of the inventors, John O'Sullivan, will be with us tonight to further discuss his discovery after this commercial.
This is taking forever. There has to be a better way of doing this. I'm gonna be here all day. And I have this homework to do, and I have more work to do. Finally!
Hello, we're back. Taking it over is our live reporter, Haley Bark.
Interview this kind woman. How has Wi-Fi changed your life?
In bad ways.
In bad ways?
Well, no, I guess not. It made me more aware of things like newsfeed and all that stuff. Like the news around the world. Easier to get.
That's true. It can be very depressing at times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would your life be easier or harder without Wi-Fi? Especially with you studying for school and things like that?
It'd be harder to get more information, get things done. Without Wi-Fi, we actually have to go and search through libraries and stuff. So it'd be harder.
Most definitely, right? My parents are always saying the same thing. They had to actually go and study at the library.
Yeah.
How long are you online every day?
I'd say about roughly 5 hours.
5 hours?
Every day.
Would you say it's an addiction? To some
Sometimes,
point with Facebook,
yes.
Instagram?
Yes, like every day when I would get home, I would have to go straight to the computer and like look at YouTube and all that stuff. So it's like kind of an addiction, I guess.
Right, that's how it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Last question. Do you know who invented Wi-Fi? His name is John O'Sullivan.
John O'Sullivan?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, John O'Sullivan.
Yes, he's a doctor and he's studied very hard. There's apparently a Wi-Fi formula and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have a great day.
You too.
3.
Okay, hello, this is Haley Bark again. I'm here with Professor Porter. I have a few questions for you regarding Wi-Fi.
Shoot.
Okay, how has Wi-Fi changed your life?
Well, I have Wi-Fi in my home, and it allows me to get onto my computer on the internet and email and Facebook, which I'm really not good at Facebook. I always get lots of email in, and I don't send any out. And I think eventually Facebook people are going to hate me.
Okay, thank you. Would your life be easier or harder without Wi-Fi?
I think right now, since I communicate with my students by email and other ways like text, I think Wi-Fi makes it easier. As a professor, it makes it easier. As a UT instructor,
Most definitely, and if you cancel class, it's a lot better for everybody else.
yes, I just put it out there. In fact, yesterday I had presentations in my class, and I wanted to pay close attention to the students. I didn't want to be taking photographs of each presentation. So I asked my students, two of my students, first I asked, how many can take a picture with their phone? Everybody can do that. And they took pictures, the two of them took pictures, and then they were able to send it to me today. I would not have been able to do that without Wi-Fi.
Definitely useful. Makes your classroom a lot more interactive.
Yes, and it allowed me to pay closer attention to my students
And
as they presented.
that's really great. How long are you online daily?
Well, right now I am working on my dissertation, and I would say online to retrieve documents like articles, probably maybe 3 hours.
3 hours. So you wouldn't really say it's an addiction or anything?
Oh, I don't have an addiction.
No,
to
not
it.
like most kids these days.
No, I have addiction to chocolate Hershey's with almonds, but I don't have an online addiction.
That sounds really good. If you're watching this and you want an extra point for Mr. Porter, there you go.
Bring that chocolate.
Did you know who invented Wi-Fi?
I remember that one of our former president contenders, Al Gore, lied and said that he started the internet, but I don't know. I would imagine, I don't know who started Wi-Fi. I would imagine maybe the Pentagon started the internet, but I don't even know that that's true.
That's what I would say too, actually.
What? That the Pentagon?
Yeah, there was somebody else like that.
So do y'all know the answer to that?
Yes, sir. It's John O. Sullivan.
John O. Sullivan.
Yes, sir.
Is he an Irish American or an Irish Irishman?
All I know is that his picture looks white. So.
3.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
It was
much,
so
sir.
pleasant to answer some of your questions. Not that I had all the answers. But in fact, I don't think I had any answers. But thanks,
you.
Career Point.
Would you say more than 7 hours? The last person we interviewed, she was online for 5 hours.
Well, I watch a lot of TV, so but that counts.
Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, Netflix. But yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to get them to
Yeah.
be more
Would you ever say it may be an addiction?
needs to be more specific and that needs to be more exact.
Probably not an addiction,
But they were just trying to get.
but just like as a way, like a hobby, like a way to kill time.
A way of life kind of thing? Like you go home, you look at it.
Concerns.
Last question. Do you know who invented Wi-Fi?
I have no idea.
His name is John O. Sullivan. So you can
No,
thank
okay.
him for changing
Thank
your
you for
life.
Netflix. Sure.
Alright, thank you very much.
Welcome back to ANT. Here with us today is John O. Sullivan, who will be further expanding our minds on his discovery. So, tell us about your findings.
Well, I'm John O'Sullivan. I was born in Sydney, Australia. My findings were found while looking up astronomy radio waves with satellites. And during this time, me and my 4 colleagues found that we could put radio waves in machines, and it was a big help, and it was the beginning of Wi-Fi. I think this has impacted billions of people. It just not impacted me. I think it's impacted billions of people in a good way, with just not in education, but in business and just in economy. It gives you a faster way to just be in wireless connection to the world.
Okay, and so what exactly does this do for us? Can the regular person just go out and use this wireless internet, or is it specifically towards business people?
Well, it's not just towards business people. All you really need is a router in your home, which is just a little box, and you plug it in, and it gets the signal from the radio waves in the wall, and it wirelessly connects you to the computer. Yes, you do have to pay for it. It's not automatically free. Only if you maybe get it free at a school or a library, but usually in the home or business, you will have to pay for it.
Okay, is there anything else that you have to share with us about your life or your achievements, any other achievements besides Wi-Fi?
Well, I've gotten a lot of rewards since 1985. It's rewards in space, it's rewards in technology. I got my schooling from Sydney Australia University. You know, I'm still working on astronomy right now, so I'm not giving up on that. But Wi-Fi has given me a very blessing life right now, and I'm just hoping to go from there.
Great, and so one more question. Can you further explain to us the formula that helped you create Wi-Fi, or who helped you come up with it, you, or how long did it take you?
Well, the formula, it's 3 connections. So you first start at one spot, just like it said, like the router. So you have to find where the connection of all radio waves go. So, and then it's gonna sync into one, and then it's gonna connect that radio wave to the radio wave that you've been sending, and that's gonna be your third point. It was just, yes, I do get credit for most of it. My name comes up and people look at it, but my 4 colleagues were a huge help at CISRO Company, and CISRO Company, I still work for them to this day.
Okay, thank you. That's all the time we have for today. And if you have any more questions or want to know more about John O'Sullivan's invention, then just go head over to his website. This is Yesenia signing off. Have a good night.
Good night.